Wednesday today. Bina came in, eh? Oh, got us a main feed. Here, girl. Get in the car, girl. Young Nuda. Today's gonna be the day, little mama, let's get away, cause it's Benny Day. I've been waiting all week just to say, get in the car, girl, I got paid. Alrighty then. Yeah. Happy weekend, happy us. I hope everyone's week's been okay. I hope you have been okay. If you haven't, I hope you've had some time to reflect on yourself. Even if you have been okay, I hope you've had some time to reflect on yourself, on your friends, on your family, on what's important, and on things that are not important, I guess. Something that I've been reflecting on as of recently. How have I been? I've been good, man. I've been good. Just really having a crack at, I wouldn't say sorting myself out. I can't lie and sit here and say that I've been trying to sort myself out. I think for the most part, I've just been trying to be happy. And I think in most cases, to me, that's enough. There have been a lot of times in the past, even the recent past, where, let's put this leg rest up, where I haven't felt happy, and I've just sort of ridden along with sort of just went for the ride, right? Because me, myself, that's sort of the type of person I am. Being happy, and I have noticed in the recent past that I have not been happy. A lot of the times, if not all of the times, it's because of the decisions that I have made, and it's the decisions that I thought that I have to live with. Some of the decisions that we make in life. It's real funny. Some of the decisions that we make in life. Sometimes they seem quite small at the time, and they could be quite small. And there are times where the small decisions that you make at a certain time, there is a point where those decisions may or may not come to bite you on the bum, or liberate you, or who knows what else. So, yeah, I think the decisions that we make as humans are quite interesting when it comes to sort of that domino effect of how we are when we're social, how we are when we're alone. Oh God, I make some of the most diabolical decisions when I'm alone. Sometimes I might decide to look at a porno video that really isn't a good decision at all. It's, if anything, it's a decision in bad faith. And those pornos are often accompanied with a masturbation session, with a wank session, if you would. That they end. They don't end. How do you say? They end. When it ends, it doesn't end. If you catch what I'm saying. When you're jacking off to those bad faith videos, let's call them bad faith videos, and they're not like bad faith like Christian faith, like this Christian girl who's a bit bad on the faith, you're right. It's not like that. It's not like, although those can get quite nice. There is one with what's her name? Shit, it's not Acacia Fox. Can't remember the lesbian scene. Anyway, oh god, that is nice. I think it's just like something real generic, like Preacher's Daughter. Who the fuck's in that? God, that's a good one. Fucking hell, John, what are you talking about? Pornos. Decisions. Decisions. Bad. Any decision, bad or good, whatever. There's always an end to that, and then there's always a whatever decision you make. There's always something around the corner that can come off that. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about now. Anyway, I've just got my diary here. So this is the first solo episode that we're doing here today. On the podcast. It's also in the new studio at home that we've got at home. I want to say a big shout out to Matrix Studio guys that let me shoot our podcast at their studio for however long it was, 4 episodes, whatever. Oh man, it was great. It's really funny. So when I started this journey, I don't even know if it's a journey really, because it's just a bit of, you know. Yes, it is a journey. Fuck up, John. When we started this, I didn't really know what I was looking for, so I didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't really know what I was really wanting to talk about. But I got online and I did those sort of initial Google searches, how to start a podcast, and a lot of the search engines pointed to just having the right equipment. And at the time, I didn't have the right equipment, and I don't even know what the equipment was. So I sought external help by way of a studio, and the studio being Matrix Digital Studio, located in Mount Cook in Wellington. So I hit them up. I said, "Hey, look, can you accommodate to this? I might talk about pornos. I might talk about fatherhood. I might talk about absenteeism of fatherhood. I might talk about racist shit." And they were like, "Yeah, hell yeah, come down." So we sorted out a time, right? Went down to the studio, opened the door, and I was like, "What the fuck?" They've got these like these giant Rhino video cameras. They're like movie video cameras worth like at least 20, 30K each. There's like 4 of them in the room, right? And the room's just like, what the fuck? And I got seduced by it. Not seduced, but I was like, instantly fell in love with it. Sorry, let me take that back. I did not get seduced by way of like, oh shit, this is, this. I'm gonna cut that out because I actually don't know what that means. This timestamp that. Yeah, so I showed up to the studio and then I was like, whoa, what the fuck? There's all these giant cameras around and all these lights. But then I just sort of got into it, right? But it's funny because at the back of my head, I knew that would end, because eventually what I wanted to do was know a little bit more about this industry and maybe get some of my own gears, knowing full well that I'm not going to get a $20,000, $30,000 movie video camera, 4 of them. So I knew that one day it would be a wee bit of a downgrade, And that day has come, and welcome. Welcome to the downgrade. Um, but anyway, um, it's been a lot of fun. It has been a lot of fun. You sort of get a little bit creative when you can. Um, you do find yourself maybe noticing a little bit more about society when you're trying your best to talk about stuff that you know nothing about. um, I'm having a lot of fun. This is a really fun hobby, I have to say. I'm not good at it. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got no structure, but I really enjoy it, and I'd like to keep it that way. Um, what else have we been up to? Oh, I had a God. I'm just coming off the arse end of strep throat, tonsillitis, whatever you want to call it. Um, it put me off for the best part of this week that's gone, and it really, God, it fucked with me. Yeah, not just physically, obviously physically, but a wee bit of mentally as well. I think this week I had plans. I had work plans. I'm really enjoying my job at the moment, being a builder. It's been a long time since I've been in this position where I've enjoyed what I'm doing, and also this is a lot of fun. And I had plans this week to do this and that, and it just never really. Well, I got sick. Honestly, I couldn't do shit. I could barely wipe my own ass. It's just one of those things. I mean, I did fall down like a little bit of a sad hole. We'll call it like a J hole or something. We'll call it a J hole, it wasn't a K hole. I wasn't like sitting there like trying to fucking open the door. Like, how you're in a K hole. Well, I've never been in a K hole, but I've heard there's like sometimes you might be trying to open the door, like a little like round door handle, and you might be just stuck there because your body, your mind, your soul, and your very existence is trying its hardest to like, open this round door. Yeah, I'm never. I don't really do drugs that often anymore. Um, what was I saying? What the fuck we get on K holes for? The hell? K holes? Fuck you! You'll see some dude there. He's just like, and he's like, he thinks you're his like dentist, and he's like, and he's got his, he's sitting in one of these chairs, like recliner chairs, and he's like, and he's like, get it out, and he's just like, and he's like trying to open his teeth, and he's like, and just shit like that. K hole and a dentist would be crazy. What the fuck were we talking about? God. Fuck, this is awesome episode, bro. This is fucking killing it. Maybe we'll come back to that. Um, something, yeah, okay. Something that has crossed my mind a few times as of recently, um, is just the state of the world at the moment. Um, now I hate to get political and all that shit because one, I don't know what I'm talking about, and two, it just really fucks me off. But I've got something written here, and it basically just says, "I think we can all do a bit better," and I really mean that. I really mean that, everyone. Um, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how we let it get to this. You've got these, specifically. Okay, so you've got this conflict in Gaza, right? First of all, I don't even know where that is. Um, I wish I did know a little bit more about it before I started talking about this, but there has been something it has crossed my mind a little bit, and it's the way that we've, and I say we because we're all a part of it, whether we want to or whether we know, we're all a part of it. Is the way that we've been using our words during this whole thing. Um, I seen a guy. See, this is all on videos because this is all we. That's all we really have. Right? It's just fucking videos. We don't have shit to go by other than videos. But anyway, we'll work with what we got. I seen a guy, and he's like just chatting away at a protest against Israel or whatever, and he's like, just fucking, just hurry up and what is he calling it? Like shit rail or something, and, which is pretty funny actually. Um, but I think this is not. I'm not pointing fingers because we're all a part of this at the moment, and it's just like real hate towards the Israeli flag or something, like whether to use it as like a toilet roll um, or how good it will burn and stuff like that. Um, and I just think, fuck, I think it's really a good idea just to watch our words. I'm bad with shit like that as well. Like the shit that comes out of my mouth is fucking gnarly, especially when it comes to oh my god, especially when it comes to kids or teenagers not listening to their parents. I can say the most diabolical shit, and it's like, whoa, what did you just say, motherfucker? What the fuck? Um, but I think let's. It's, I understand though it's a fucking hard one. There's some horrible shit going on over in those places, and we're all for Palestine. And I tell you what, I was chatting to a lady who asked me, "Am I pro Palestine or am I pro Israel?" And I said neither, and she said you can't be. And I said I think just for the matter of the fact that I'm a real shit arguer, I just agreed, and I was like, oh yeah, I just agreed with what she would say, but that maybe that's something else completely. Hey, look, man's got to do what a man's got to do, but um, I'm really not. I really believe that there's something else going on behind this. Um, and while that's all happening, I honestly, I just think it's wise to watch our words. Watching our words like burning the Israeli flag, burning the Jews or whatever. Brother, we tried that. You know, the brother tried that already. Um, and talking about that as well. Speaking of, back in the 40s or whatever, I'm pretty sure it wasn't just Germany who wanted them gone. I'm pretty sure there were a few other factions out there that were like, yeah, fucking hell, get rid of them, And then the bro, um, the bro, AH or whatever, he's like, yeah, I just need some ovens if that's all right. And they're like, yeah, cat or bet. Sorry, they're like, yeah, bet. And then like the war's over, right? And everyone's just like, fuck's sake. Everyone's like, fuck's sake, we didn't mean that. Like, yeah, get rid of them, but we didn't mean that. Anyway, I don't really know actually what I'm talking about. Who fucking knows? Um, all I'm really saying is just, I think it's wise just to watch our words, because I think it is in human nature to just be consumed by this stuff, and it's hard not to be. Again, it's hard not to be. There are some just. I'm hearing that there are some atrocities that are happening over there, and for one, I am very happy that me and my kinfolk don't have to live in that sort of state. That's yeah. You have to, yeah, we have to. I try to remind myself about things like that, just how grateful I am. I went also something that I like to on the top of on the topic of what we were talking about just before. So you've got all these, in history, us as humans, we've done we've done amazing things. We've we've flown in the air. We've we've moved on land faster than the fastest animal. We've discovered things with tools that we've created. They can see that can see things that are a million times the size of a hair follicle, right? And we've done all these things, but something that we've also done horrible things, and these horrible things, I truly believe that they're not done by people who wake up and who wake up evil or are born evil and they live an evil life. I believe a lot of the things that we as humans have done, in which we've later on down the track either regretted or felt deeply remorseful. I truly believe that we are all capable of stuff like this. And something I like to remind myself is exactly that. My name is John Taylor. I am human, and I am also capable of anything. I am capable of good. I am capable of great, but I am also capable of absolutely heinous acts because I'm human. And I think it's important to state that when we are caught up in stuff, and even if it is a good cause, I think it's important to state, let's just let's just watch ourselves, right? As we move forward through this thing of life, let's just pay attention to our actions and pay attention to our words. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough. Well, that was a fucking shitty episode, but probably just need someone else to come on, to be honest. But we will try to do this more and more. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you didn't skip it. I hope you didn't end up just watching porn instead. Um, I hope you didn't like place bets on sports, or even like I hear people like place bets on the Gaza conflict, which is crazy. But yeah, I hope you didn't do any of that. If you didn't if you didn't actually watch the podcast, maybe you just were like watching Lion King or something, or the new Lion King, whatever it is, the live action Lion King, which is shit. But I'm pretty sure it's a little bit better than this podcast. Anyway, Thank you, guys. All right. Bye, bye, bye.
Today's gonna be the day, little mama, let's get away, cause it's been a day. I've been waiting all week just to say, get in the car, girl, walk up tight.